Hello, and welcome back to another fabulous day on Week in Movie Bros, where I'm Jacob from Jacob's Here. I am one half a Week in Movie Bro, and we're called Week in Movie Bros because that's what our podcast is called and stuff you guys did not know. We do a podcast at least once a week, maybe twice a week, and yeah, it's all about the movie news. Either way, today we're going to talk about Tenet, which is a part of the movie news. Tenet is notorious for pushing theaters to reopen, and its stage change and things. It's always been one of the front runners of the pack. I saw this early on a Tuesday for a advanced screening event here happening at my theater. I think a lot of theaters are doing it as well, in case you don't want to go on the public days of Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. And I would end up going to see it next Tuesday anyway, so I got really lucky because I had to work, and I saw Tenet this Tuesday. Tenet is a very odd film, and I don't even know how to tell you the premise. It's basically about inversion, which is where time goes backwards. And yeah, I guess we can talk about the cast. I don't really know how to describe the story without spoiling the story. I do want to mention a few things point blank. Let's talk about the great things. Oh my god, I can't remember his name. Off the top of my head, I need a cast list. Let's see here. Okay. John David Washington, which is a relatively well-known actor. He's coming up in the ranks. He was phenomenal, one of the best in the whole movie itself. Robert Pattinson also was great. His role is smaller than I would have preferred, but I did very much enjoy it. And then also I would like to point out, that's really, wow. See, I thought they said that's who that was. And a few other standouts are Kenneth Branagh, because I just didn't really like his bad guy. I think it's a overall extent. I think we all don't really enjoy him, and I just didn't really enjoy him here. And of course, Elizabeth Debicki, who is a part of the main cast and is very front and center. Also, she is typecast here. She's played a role similar to this. I think two roles similar to this, and I think both roles have been better than this one. And that is not saying Christopher Nolan's writing and or directing does not do her justice. I think just personally, I just didn't really like her in the movie, and I really had wished if someone new or someone just a little more better who popped off the screen would have been a much better choice for Kat, since she is such a huge character here. And yeah. We have a few other great cameos and stuff. I'm going to leave those in the movie for you guys to find out. The twists here, like I said, for me personally, are very forthcoming, and they set them up very well for you to understand, and you just know that's where they're at, and so they weren't really shocking to say. I say probably, no, I was going to say maybe the last one was kind of shocking, but it wasn't really that shocking to me since I had guessed it right beforehand. And most of the twists I did guess within the last, like, the 10 minutes before it happened, or maybe even 20 minutes before it happened. One of them I guessed, and I was like, oh, that's going to come back, and this is how it's going to happen. And it did. So, just have that in mind. I do want to mention that this is PG-13, but the intensity of this movie should have made a rated R. Because of the plotline that does happen with Elizabeth Debicki. I'm not going to tell you exactly what that plotline is, because I don't think it's been showcased in any of the trailers whatsoever. But her reasoning for being in the film, I think, was extreme, and I personally think how they handle it was very well done, except for a few scenes. But I think because of the intensity and how graphic it is in some part, and just the idea of it and things, I think it should have been rated R. I love to know you guys' opinions on both, if you guys agree with that or not, in the comments down below. And once again, I don't really know how to describe this, except for it's an international espionage movie about a mission that goes beyond time, backwards and forward. And Tenet itself is somewhat hard to explain itself. The company of Tenet, which is what the whole movie is based on, and the idea of inversion itself does not really get explained until, I would say, last 40 minutes. They do kind of like a cover up in the beginning, but I just don't think they explain it well enough. It really is a movie you have to sit down, you have to really just pay attention to the whole way through, hear every word, hear every line, and that is a big problem with me. Is that the score is massive, which is beautiful, and certain scenes are so great, but it also takes away from the dialogue, because the dialogue is so low that the score just overpowers it, and I think it becomes a problem. Christopher Nolan's directing here is flawless, and by the third act, you are blown away and you understand why this has to be a theater experience. Because I would say most of the first 2/3, I was too confused to really understand to enjoy the film, and so the cool things about it will not be enjoyable until the second time I see it. And I do plan on seeing it again in XD, because I saw it in just normal D this time around, due to times, because I saw New Mutants today as well. And so yeah, guys, that's my review of Tenet. I know it's not like a full in-depth review or anything like that. There's no spoilers here. There's no big talking points that we can't really talk about in version itself. But just know I did enjoy the film. I think certain parts were flawless. I think other parts were very flawed in that. And personally, the character of Kat itself, I just don't really like how it was written in personally and things. And yeah, I just think she's being the actress is being typecast in this type of role, and so I'd say that was probably like one of my biggest problems with the film itself. And it came to me very early on. I was like, oh, okay, this is where we're going, and that's where we went. Also, Kenneth Branagh itself is not one of my favorite actors, and so he did really take away from the film itself. Either way, if you guys enjoyed this video, please maybe give a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out all the other cool content we do on this channel. We do podcasts, we do reactions, we do commentaries, and we have so much fun, and everything is always on the channel, so you guys can always check it out. Our next commentary, I'm pretty sure, is going to be Black Panther, due to the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman, and so we wanted to remember him by the film that truly put him on the map, that truly made him famous, and that truly rocked the world, and so that should be coming up very soon. I'm very excited to watch that movie, and then we'll be watching Mulan very soon after that as well, the new live-action one through Disney+. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up, and do all the fun YouTube things, which I've said now 12 times. Very sorry. Thank you for watching.